In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned, I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic, and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care. Of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has
Hello and welcome everyone to this Cashfx overview presentation. It is a privilege and an honor to have you on this call. Truly appreciate your time and it will be worth it. Before we get into our presentation, I just want to share with you an event we have coming up, the 12 of the 12. 'Tis the season to go cashless. My name is Sheldon Shirley and I will be your presenter through this presentation today. So we want you to put some time aside so you can attend this event because there are going to be a lot of giveaways and there are going to be a lot of information that you need. You hear me? That you need in order to put yourself in a good position to be able to deal with the future. So don't miss this event. Of course, we have Bitcoin giveaways, we have contract giveaways, and most importantly, information that will benefit your life for the better. So don't miss it. I guarantee you it is going to be worth your while, just as it's going to be worth your while for being on this presentation right now. So let's get right into it, shall we? There are a few things that I want you to keep in mind as we go through this presentation. First and foremost, no referrals needed. No referral needed. This is not something that is in need of new members to stay afloat. So that's comforting to know that there are no referrals. That is strictly optional. The next thing I want you to keep in mind is that there are no monthly fees. One-time out-of-pocket purchase of a contract and you're good to go. The other thing is that there are no mandatory meetings. These meetings are for sharing the opportunity with those who don't know about Cashfx and they want to know about Cashfx so they can make an informed decision. And last but not least, of course, we are dealing in the Forex market, but you do know trading for yourself. The pros trade for you. And I can tell you that is wonderful news. So with those things in mind, we are going to see that success in the Forex market is literally just a few clicks away. Allow me to share with you two trending industries that Cashfx Group is involved in. First of which we call e-learning. Now, e-learning, of course, is something that is growing more and more as the days go by. Even before the pandemic, there's literally no limits to what you can learn online. So the Cashfx Group have put themselves in a position that they can also capitalize on this grand opportunity in teaching persons online. The other aspect is what we call e-earning. That has to do with the various markets. So we have the stock market, we have the equities market, we have the futures market, but that which towers above them all, of course, the Forex market. Why the Forex market? Well, it's one of those markets that have proven itself to be recession-proof. It is one of the most liquid markets. Come on, look at the amount of money that flows through this market on a daily basis. $5.3 trillion. The Cashfx Group has made it their duty so that the regular man that, like you and I, can afford to get their piece of the pie. So that's an awesome opportunity. All right, so let's talk some more about Cashfx Group. So one of the things that stands out the most about this company is their core values: transparency, honesty, and respect for all members. And if you're like me, then you will cherish these values because it is very important in order for a person to formulate trust, whether in relationships or business ventures. All right, especially in ventures like ours, trust is very important. So we hold dear to that transparency, that honesty, and the respect for all members. One of the other purposes of the company is to ensure that its members are successful in the Forex market, whether it be by the proprietary trading, by the professionals, or by use of the academy, so that individuals can learn to put themselves in a position to be very successful in this space. So that's wonderful news for all of us. So more about the company. They hire the necessary professionals in order for this company to be a success. So you name it, they went out and got it so that you and I can have the best experience possible. We're talking about network marketing officials. We're talking about project management. We're talking about all the persons who are, intricately involved in having a successful business. They see it necessary to get the various professionals, put them together so that we can have that great experience, because no one person knows everything. So who would have been responsible for putting this together? Well, our founders are Wasco Lopez and Edwin Abad. Of course, two wonderful individuals. Wasco Lopez, very down-to-earth guy. He's definitely one of those successful entrepreneurs. He's been successful in the crypto space. He's been in network marketing. So he has all of that experience. Edwin Abad is the one who has that Forex knowledge, 25 years of experience. All right. So these two individuals, they know what they're doing. And so they came together, put their funds together in tune of $7 million US dollars to get the company started. And that's why we have today the Cashfx Group. No, this is not a fly-by-night company. That's something that we have to know. All right. This is a legitimate and registered company. And they're registered, of course, they're over there in Panama City. And as a matter of fact, just the other day in September, the 25th, we had our grand opening of our headquarters in terms of the ribbon cutting ceremony. And I'm just going to take you on a 1-minute tour of that facility right now. Yeah, that is beautiful. I'm telling you, I can't wait to set foot in there myself. And there's an open door policy. All you have to do is to make your appointment, and you can definitely get a tour of the facilities. All right, so I'm looking forward to that. So the next thing we want to move on to is definitely, how do we get started in this wonderful company? So now we know the legitimacy of the company. Now we know they've been around for 2 years. How do I get into the company, and how do I become a part of this company? Well, let me have 15 contracts broken up in 3 different categories. First of which is what we call the elemental plans. This begins from $300 US all the way to $3,000 US. Here you get the basics of Forex education. All right. So the company is giving you the opportunity to learn a very lucrative skill that will benefit you for the rest of your life. And of course, when we pass through the elemental plans, we move on to the advanced plans. This is from 5,000 all the way to 20,000. Here you get more intermediate knowledge about the Forex market. And of course, we advance to the supreme plan, start from 30,000 all the way to 100,000, which is our gold standard, and that is our highest contract. So you can start anywhere throughout these 15 contracts, and you are well on your way to being successful in the Forex market, whether it be by learning how to trade for yourself, which is a very good skill to have, or having the professionals trade for you. So it's a win-win situation either way. So you purchase any one of these contracts, what's next? How do you earn? Well, that's a good question, because everybody needs to know what's in it for me. So let's talk about the reward plan. The first thing on the reward plan that I want to talk about is bear capital. Now, bear capital is passive participation. All right. So you purchase a contract, and what happens is in 72 hours, the trader start trading for you, and you see your returns every week. And of course, whatever contract you purchase, the company promises to take that to 2x of your contract value. So when you sit back and you see your profits coming in, let's say you say, all right, I want to do this a little bit more aggressive. I want this to go a little bit faster. Well, there's also a reward plan for that. We call that bull capital. Bull capital is when you share the opportunity with at least one person and they join, and this opens up bonuses for you. So we're talking about fast start bonuses. We're talking about unilevel bonuses, matching matrix bonuses, leadership rank bonuses, and also this particular section allows you to go 2x of the contract size value. So that's awesome to know. So there's a passive opportunity and there's an active opportunity. The choice is definitely yours. So if you continue to share the opportunity with others, of course, there's going to be what we call a ranking up in levels. So the more you share, the more points you get, and the more you're able to move up in the ranks. That is awesome. That is a wonderful opportunity. And you see many opportunities on this one platform. So let's take some time out to break down the contract for you, shall we? Yes, sir. So what happens here is we're going to use the $1,000 contract as an example, right? So you purchase a $1,000 contract. Let's talk about bear capital. What happens is that 70% of that contract, which is $700, goes into your trading account. The trading account, of course, is where the brokers trade for you. And because of regulations, the broker has to be regulated. And one of the rules with a regulated broker is that your money is insured. So 70% of your money is insured. So that's good to know. So even though it's $700 that is being traded for you, you must understand that the company's agreement is to take your contract purchase to 2x, all right, or 200%, which is $2,000 because of a $1,000 contract purchase. And that's awesome to know. What about the other 30%? Well, let's look at bull capital. The other 30% goes towards bull capital, and this means that 30% of that, which is $300, goes to your academy product. That's what the company offers you, an academy product, and also offers you the opportunity to have your remaining funds being traded for you. On this side of things, the persons who would have invited you, they benefit from this by getting what is called a fast start bonus. So $150, which is 50%, goes to them via fast start bonus. The other $150 goes to the other persons in the network above them, which is the other one, $150. And they also get 10% of this. And this side is also promised to be taken 2x or 200%, which is another $2,000. So with this one opportunity, you have an opportunity to earn 400%. Awesome, right? I know. I definitely know. Okay, so with a purchase of a $1,000 contract, you now have the opportunity to make $4,000. Okay, so let's look at our options. Let's go back to bear capital. Let's say we allow our contract to go 2x. What are our options? There are two options if you allow your contract to go 2x. First of which is that you make a withdrawal, 20% comes out, so that's $4,000. You're left with $1,600. $400, sorry. You're left with $1,600. What happens here is that you can now walk away and go about your business. And that's good to know, all right? You're not tied down, you're not anchored, you're not chained. You get your money, you want to go about your business, that's not a problem. Got back your $1,000, made $600 profit. That's good business. Or option number two, same thing. You withdraw your money, that 20% comes out, right? And you're left again with $1,600. You can put that $600 in your pocket or leave it in your balance and then repurchase the $1,000 contract and keep the wheel spinning again. All right. So those are the two options if you allow your contract to go 2x. So let's say you don't allow your contract to go 2x, but as soon as you have enough in your balance, all you have to do is upgrade, and then now you are participating in the magic of what is called compounding interest. That is, you are putting your interest to work, and now your returns are bigger and greater. All right. Einstein said that compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So let me show you a little of how that looks. On this chart, we're giving you the estimate of how long it takes to get to the $100,000 contract if you started at the lowest point. So that's $300. All right. So keep in mind, again, this is an estimate at a 5% per week returns, because that is what we see consistently. So though past results don't guarantee future results, we still have to work with what we see consistently. So this is why we got this estimate for you. So if you start with $300, remember 70% of that is going to be traded for you, which is $210. All right. With that 24 weeks passing at $10.50 per week, then in your balance, you now have $250. So what you're going to do, all right, you're going to do an upgrade. So what happens here is that your 20% withdrawal fee comes out. We talk about that some more. And then you now put that $200 on your $300, and you've now upgraded to the $500 contract. Easy peasy. Yeah, same thing happens. You're at the $500 contract. In the period of 36 weeks, you're now earning $17.50 because you're now compounding your money. Your returns are getting bigger. In 36 weeks, $625 is now in your balance. Your 20% comes out, and now you put that $500 on the $500 you already had, and now you're upgraded to the $1,000 contract. Now you're earning $35 a week. Pardon me. Easy peasy. All right, that's the power of compounding interest. That's great news. All right. So something I want you to keep in mind as well. If you start at the $300 contract, because of what is called a percentage carryover, when you upgrade, your contract does not start at 0%. The only time it starts at 0% is when you would have started or you renew your contract. So because of that, if you start with a 300, you will have to allow your 500 contract to go 2x and then renew it. And from there, it's smooth sailing up the road. So depending on where you start, if you start with the lowest, then it's going to take you between 5 to 7 years for you to get to the $100,000 contract passively. So let's keep that in mind. All right. So there are options that we can look into so that we can get there faster. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to contact the person who got you on this call, and they will be glad to explain to you how that works. All right. But it's good to know that if you start at the lowest contract, you can get to the highest contract. All right. Depending on how you treat your contract will depend on the time that it takes you to get there. But it's definitely an awesome opportunity. So let's talk about that 20% withdrawal fee that we mentioned. What that does is it goes into what we call a 3x10 force matrix. Now, how this works, when you join the company, you automatically fall into the matrix. All right. So it's a 3x10 structure. So that's 3 across, 10 levels deep. So when you come in, you either fall beside someone or under someone, and that process continues in multiples of 3. So you have on one level, you have 3 persons. On the next level, you're going to have 9. On the next level, you're going to have 27. On the next level, you're going to have 81. So that's how it works. So it's a spillover effect. So even though you might not be bringing anyone, someone above you bringing in people, they're still inviting persons, they're still sharing the opportunity. So they automatically fall into the matrix. Now, what happens now, and the beautiful thing about this is that anyone that is under you, whenever they make a withdrawal, because they have to make a withdrawal, whether it be to upgrade or to liquidate their contract, they have to withdraw. So when they withdraw, that 20% that comes out does not go to the company, but it goes to the members in the company. All right. So it goes up and filters out to the various persons, depending on where they are and the different percentages that they get, they receive that bonus. Now, the beauty about this is whether you are a bull or a bear, you benefit from this bonus. And that's good to know. And this system is designed, of course, for the longevity of the company. And that's a good word. Whenever you hear a company uses the word longevity and the system is designed for longevity and sustainability, then you are in the right place. And I guarantee you that Cashfx is definitely the right place to be. Okay, so yeah, so that's how the force matrix works. And it's good to know that the system is designed for persons to be encouraged to do their withdrawals. That means the company wants you to get your money. That's good to know. All right, so let's talk about the other bonus that we mentioned. It's called a uni-level bonus. Now, this unique bonus, of course, is only for those who are participating in bull capital. So when you join the company, your first rank is what they call ace trader. You're a beginner. You just got in the company, right? So once you start to share the opportunity, you have an opportunity to go up the line in ranks I would have mentioned earlier. So you have access to 4 levels at 10% in terms of uni-level bonuses. So what happens is if I invite you, then you're on my level 1. I would have received a faster bonus and also a uni-level bonus because now I have started to build my uni-level team. So what happens here is that when you now invite someone else because you see how amazing this opportunity is, of course, then that person falls on my level 2, right? So I don't get fast start anymore. That goes to you because you're the one who invited the person, but I receive uni-level bonuses because that is on my level 2. So when that other person sees how great this opportunity is and they share it with someone else, they fall on my level 3. And when that person experiences the same thing, shares it with his friend or family, and they come on, that's on my level 4. If that person now on my level 4 invites someone else, they're now on my level 5. I get no bonuses from that. If I want to get bonuses from that, then I have to rank up to executive, and then I open up levels 5 and 6 where I now earn 20%. And that's how it goes. You want to unlock level 7 and 8, then you have to rank up to manager. You want to unlock level 9, then you rank up to director. If you want to unlock level 10 and 11 to infinity, then you got to get to president, ambassador, and global ambassador, where you're now opened up to all the levels to infinity. So you now benefit from everyone in your organization and you all leverage each other. And that's an awesome opportunity. This is what we call residual income or reoccurring income, okay? Leveraged income. And that's what it's all about. So the system is designed for everyone to help each other. Unlike traditional business, sometimes it sets up employees against each other. This system is designed for us to work together because the success of the team reflects your success and your success reflects the team's success. And that's beautiful, all right? That's good business. That's the business of the 21st century, all right? So another good thing to note is that, of course, as you share the opportunity with others and they come on board, the company rewards you for your efforts. And every end of month, we have an update of how many persons are going up in ranks. So in October, we would have seen 95 new executives, would have seen 23 new managers and 5 new directors and 2 new presidents. That's awesome business. So in a time where things are looking so difficult, we have a company that's having people who are doing $50,000, $150,000 and so on of business within a 30-day period. That is amazing. So it's good to know that we still have something, a working system that you can allow to work for you and make you a very profitable individual and make things better for yourself and your family and those around you as you share the opportunity with them as well. So let's look at some of the rewards that these persons would have received from ranking up. So when you make executive, there is an iPad to be had, or you can take the cash of $675 US. When you make it to manager, there is a Rolex watch or the cash prize of $7,500. When you make it to director, there is an all expense paid trip for 2, or you can get the cash prize of $11,250. When you move up to president, you now have a Porsche to look forward to. So you can take the Porsche, or you can have the cash prize of $75,000 US. You move up to ambassador, then there is a Ferrari to be had, or the cash prize of $150,000 US. And also, when you get to the global ambassador, there is a Lamborghini for you to receive or 375,000 US dollars. Wow. Yeah, man. It sounds good. It sounds good. All right. But here's what I like: consistency. And the reason why I became a member of this company is because of the consistency that I saw, the numbers that were being produced. And I know you're going to feel the same way. So let me share those numbers with you, because these are things that you can't make up. These are numbers that have happened and have been populated for us to view and see how consistent the company is. So let me share these numbers with you. Just last week, we would have seen a 5.03% in returns for the week. And the week before that, we had a 5.01% return. Now, just think about that. I don't know what organization that you are a part of right now, which institution you are a part of right now. But my question to you is, are you seeing 5% returns on your money in a week? If not, come on, man. It makes sense to be a part of the Cashfx group. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. All right. Let's look at the monthly returns. The month of October, we saw 21.12% return. Look at September, 22.10% in returns. That is simply amazing. It gets no better than, come on, talk to me. Huh? Where in the world are you receiving a 20% return, 20+% return in a month's time? Listen, if you can show me any institution that you're a part of, that you are seeing this kind of return on a monthly basis, please share that information with me, because I want a piece of it, right? I'm not selfish, so I'm sharing this opportunity with you so you can have a piece of this. If this is not your reality, you can make this your reality today. Okay, so let's look at the year so far. The year so far, 219.81%. Come on. We still have like a 1.5 month to go, and we're already over 200%. This makes a whole lot of sense. A whole lot of sense. All right. If you're not convinced as yet, the year 2020, when the economy was in shambles, everything was just going downhill. COVID was just smashing up the place. And what was the Cashfx group doing? It was securing returns for its members. 329.54%. That is amazing results. That, my friends, is what I call consistency. Come on, the only question you should be asking me right now is, Sheldon, how do I get started? Well, my friends, I'm glad you asked, and here is how. Bitcoin. You have to acquire Bitcoin to get started. So it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. That's how the company operates. Now, I want you to understand that if you don't know about Bitcoin, then you are at the right place. You are definitely at the right place. So let me give you a few, facts about Bitcoin, since it is something that you're going to need to know about. Let me just briefly tell you what it is. So Bitcoin is created by computers, or what we call miners. It's just computer software that generates what we call a digital asset or digital money. Something that is designed to go from person to person or peer to peer without the government intervention. That's what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is definitely the money of the people versus fiat currency, which the government has to print. Okay? Bitcoin has a fixed amount. There are only 21 million Bitcoins that can be produced ever. So no matter how the price goes up, no one can manipulate it by making more than that is designed to be made. The good thing about that is that it won't suffer inflation like fiat currency that has unlimited printing. And that devalues your money that you have saved up in the bank. So you think about that. Bitcoin is a public database, or what we call a blockchain. What that means that you can literally go online and check your transaction for the various confirmations and where your money is. And so everybody knows that this is no longer mine, but now it's been paid over to you. And that's transparency. With government money, there's no transparency. Bitcoin is a decentralized fund. That means no one person owns it. And that's good to know. When we talk about government money, well, the central banks and the government control that. With Bitcoin, there are low transaction fees. With government money, there are high transaction fees. So the long and short of it all is that Bitcoin puts back the power into your hands. That's what it is. It gives you sovereignty over your wallet. You control your money, and that's good. Well, when it comes to fiat currency, that's not the case. All right, the government basically controls your money. They make the laws concerning, the money that they print. So that's just a few facts about Bitcoin. So now that you know what Bitcoin is and you're ready to get started, you will need to be referred by someone. So you don't need to refer anyone, but to get started, you need a referral from someone inside of the company. Once you get that, then you can register and sign up and make your payment to be a part of the company. You can't just go to Google and type in Cashfx and sign up just like that. No, you have to be referred by someone, and that person's referral link will take you to the place that will get you started with the company. And then, of course, you go ahead and make your payment, and then boom, you're now set and on your way to financial stability. And that's good news. That's definitely good news. So now that you're inside the company, how do you get your money back? All right, well, simply when you are paid in Bitcoin. Okay, so you can use Bitcoin as it is, or you can allow the leaders within the company to convert your Bitcoin for you, whether it be in TT dollars, US dollars, or whatever currency used around the region and around the world. Okay, or we can put you onto a global exchange MasterCard where you can just have your money sent there, and you can have that card. You can go to the ATM, go to the supermarket, shop online, and everything just the same, as long as that they accept MasterCards. And it's that simple, my friends. So why do we share this opportunity? Because we want you to be financially free. So we thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And I want to just get back to whoever it is that would have invited you on this call, and they can give you further information on what it takes for you to get started with the Cashfx Group, a legacy company that will help you to build your legacy. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you all.